I was born in Music City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. And when I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country through the art of sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass, where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns in a truck bed listening to the local radio station. These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't gotta be for anybody, really, but they're for the country, to pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever. So long live the South, and long live your neck of the woods too. Church.
Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, the woods. There's stop signs that I ran through like Richard Petty at Daytona. Black marks where I slammed the brakes where that blacktop first had me on it. Doing 75 in a 35, like a scraping a 3 off on the side. Jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot been since day one, plenty of underpasses with a past in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years and that's no lie. But that swimming hole still look ice cold and this place ain't AIDS a day in time. Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, if I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I lived. See the marks I left through all these songs I wrote when I was a kid. And look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the states. When I put these boots up, yeah, I've danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Newly kicking up dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my end of the road. That football field that we practiced, oh. Had that parking lot hopping on a Friday night at Sonic till the neon lights were down and a field party started. In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods.
Going on, Citizen Z? Hello, dude. You're on SquareWorks Media, and may I present y'all the new co-host and co-owner of SquareWorks Media, Citizen Z.
I don't know how much of a help I can be, but I'll help all I can.
shit, man. You use the help just by who you are, man. Know what I mean?
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
We got to
What's
stick
going on,
together,
Flair?
man. Stick together, man. No, there might be impressions of PD on different channels, Steph. I get that, but that's not cool. That'd be like me having a birthday stream and say, Citizen here had a rough beginning on YouTube and stuff, and I just mock him. I mean, he was just mocking me, is what it was, and making fun of my living situation and stuff. And I mean, I'm not mad, I'm not butthurt, but yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings, especially when Iceman came over here and showed it, especially after the day that Iceman supposedly apologized and people wanted me to get along with him. So, what do you think about that, Citizen Z? I know Omnis was in there last night. Yeah, I went back and watched the.
You talking about that live of Little Fellers?
Hold on. Square, just 2 fucking days ago, you had us on live as he called me a whore and told me to choke on his dick. Dude, I always stood up against Iceman's disrespect towards women.
And every one of us stuck up for you. Told him to go fuck
Every
off.
one of us stuck up for you, Steph. We stuck up for Steph. We stuck up for Army Vet. We stuck up for the Chelsea freaking Sharp, and she fucking hates us. So I don't know what you everyone gets videos made of them out there, fucking cartoons and all kind of shit out there about a lot of people. I know, but it don't mean, like, it's one thing if a content creator says, hey man, I'm gonna make a funny cartoon about you or whatever, or like Jordan Peterson, he gets Freedom Tunes, makes funny cartoons about him, but they talked to him first about it. They didn't just immediately, and they certainly wouldn't do it in a way like how Petey does it. Like, Petey wasn't just joking around. He was like, for real, like saying, Grandpa. Oh. I mean, he just made me out seem like a fool. I mean, and it just wasn't, if y'all think that's normal, I guess that's how y'all, I don't know. From me growing up, you know what people would tell me, besides other than just my grandfather? That's people having fun at your expense.
That's exactly right.
And I don't want people having fun at my expense. Now, if we're all having fun and we're all laughing, cool. But for me not to even be there and people are joking and I'm not even there to catch the joke, it's just a little hurtful. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't took nobody's wrench or blocked nobody other than Petey. And PD will never be allowed back in here. I mean, that's just it. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't apologize to Iceman. I apologized to him for me saying to go kill himself. Okay? That's what I apologize for. That's what you're talking about. And I apologize, Steph, because he supposedly apologized to Army Vet, and so I thought he was trying to take over a new leaf. But if I'm wrong, please, Mr. Fusion, somebody else come up here and join the stream. Rejected Clowns, anybody, Ominous, anybody wants to come up here, please come up here. This my co-host here ain't gonna go down no one's throat. He's here because, well, just know he's cool. Y'all ain't had no problem with him up until so far, so I don't think you got no problem with anyone, do you, Citizen?
I ain't got no problem with nobody, man.
That's good.
I'm just here to laugh and have fun.
Yeah, and I'd like to do that too, but like, let's laugh and do stuff, that's like not a. I mean, I get sometimes there's going to be videos and stuff we watch that are about other people and we laugh at them.
Absolutely, bro.
We still shouldn't be giving him a platform, but that's just my opinion. You're talking about if you're talking about Iceman, I understand. Like, he just popped up in here all of a sudden, Daytona. Like, I didn't plan it or anything. And since we did try to get a bunch of money for him to come up here and talk and everything else, I finally felt that since he came up here this morning, I thought he had done it since number one because I was so early, and he probably didn't think anybody else would be up.
I
That's
missed
why.
that.
But
I
yeah,
missed that.
it was a stream this morning. Hello, Chance. How you doing, Sam? Thank you today, man. Hey, Sam, you know you're always welcome back up, dude. You held down the live earlier today. You're also a co-host on the show if you want to be, man. No, I own that Iceman was on here this morning. I own that. But if I'm supposed to be a part of, what the hell does that mean? A little rolling, rolling, rolling? I'm not turning on Iceman. Oh my God. Mr. Fusion, Blackbox, somebody come on up here. Seriously, explain to me what's the position on Iceman. I know it's my channel, but if I'm part of a community or whatever, and if he's still willfully disrespected and beaten or anything to do with females or talking shit about me behind my back, I want to know. Hold on, we got another guest. Mr. Fusion TV, you are live on Squareworks Media. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
I hear that. Sounds like you just got up like me not too long ago.
What's going on, Home Skillet?
Oh, not much.
So, man, was I wrong for fucking letting Iceman come on here this morning? Or shit, I don't get. See, I don't.
Give me just a sec. I'll be right back. I gotta drop off. I'll come back up here in a minute. Hang on.
Okay.
I'll be right.
I don't think you were wrong for letting him come up. I mean, it is what it is.
Hello, Andrea knows.
I know one
Well,
thing
it's just that there were some people that had wrenches in here, and like just yesterday and this morning, they're going on other videos and stuff where I was made fun of, and you know they're making fun of me because I had said like, well, we don't dox people. That didn't mean that I've never accidentally doxed somebody, and I feel horrible about that, and I thought I made it very clear about how bad I felt about doing that. Just like I made accidents at No Like Mike, and you know, and people can say I'm an accident or I'm a mistake or whatever. I don't care. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm not gonna be told it's not the truth. Like I did not mean to fucking. I was on No Like Mike's earlier, man, today. After our morning stream ended, because he came over and I was asleep then. I've been sleeping a lot today. I just didn't get good sleep last night. And Sam had to take over the stream and everything. So we ended it, and I went over to No Like Mike's, and first thing that happened was I see my phone's got a bunch of cracks in it, and sometimes it can run slow, and so if I'm scrolling on it or something, it can pick up the touch a little bit. You know how a computer moves when when it's running slow, just like with a phone. And so I accidentally had timed out Vicky and rejected. And they're always in here. Like I have nothing against those people. It was a complete accident. Gotcha Man's been in here before. You know, I don't have anything wrong with him. They said I did it again with Gotcha Man. I really, honestly, truly did not see me at all do that to Gotcha Man. I mean, I was laying halfway on the bed. My phone was sitting on the side, and my Bluetooth was in my ear. But who the fuck knows? I might have actually done it. They said I did it. So
Shit happens, bro. Don't worry about what he's.
Oh, Georgia Viking, I'm sorry. I just now saw you, brother. Why don't you have a wrench?
Hey, Sam's
Hey,
in
Georgia. How you doing, bro? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not always looking at the chat. Excuse me. I'm not ignoring anybody. Hello, Georgia Viking. Hello, Army Vet. Hello, Andrea Nose. Little Steph. Eyes open. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Thank you for being here with us. Chance Causey. Thank you. Rejected. Ominous Shadows. Sam Champion. Let's see. Katana, thank you. And Raman. Hey, how are you all doing? If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hello, Kid Natural. I couldn't get
Sam,
Georgia that wrench. I don't know why he lost his wrench to begin with. No, it still says he's got a wrench. I just don't know why it ain't showing it. I just took it away. Now I'm about to give it back. All right, Georgia. See if that fixed your wrench issue, Georgia. That's weird. I ain't never seen somebody not have. No, I didn't block little feller. Why would I block little feller? Bro, just because I seen that video earlier today, Steph, obviously I didn't block you. So why would I block little feller? That don't make any sense.
Sam's in the waiting room, Square.
I did not block little feller. If somebody, oh my bad, hold on. If little feller is blocked, I will fix it. But I did not block it. Do not come in here and start saying that I blocked it, because I did not, Steph, and that's with all due respect. I did not.
What's up, Sam?
What's up, Squire? What's up, Citizen?
I know little feller's cool. Hell, I fucking streamed his live the other day, so I don't know why you guys would be saying that I blocked him.
No, he was in the chat. You didn't block him.
Well, they're just saying just now that I blocked him.
No, he ain't blocked. He was chatting with us all day. Well, not all day, but
Exactly. Hell, I saw that shit early this morning. I mean, if I really was gotten that mad about it, I would have not just blocked little feller.
Hey, be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll take a problem.
Yeah,
Hey, how you doing, Sam? What are you doing?
good. Yeah, sorry I timed you out No Life Mike's live today because I didn't want to see people fucking bash on you, man. I don't know what the hell happened. I didn't know nobody knew your phone was cracked though. I understand what that's like.
Dude, I've told them before, and it's happened one other time with T. Dameron, the old mod, and you know, I didn't even mean to do it to her. I have never meant to do that to anybody in No Life's mics, except for the times when people disrespected me and I didn't know his rules. Now, I'll take responsibility for those times because I most certainly did them intently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But,
I mean, you're a mod for a reason. I mean, if somebody disrespects you, you should have the privilege to time somebody out.
apparently not. Apparently, if you're in another person's live and somebody disrespects you, that's bringing beef to their live. So at least that's his rule. And so I tried to keep that rule. I mean, like, once I knew that rule, I was like, hey, that's no problem. Like, just tell me whatever the unique rules are and I'll do it. I'll give you 15 minutes, Mr. Fusion. Steph, he is not blocked. Now, I did not block Lil Feller. Now, if somebody else did, so y'all can make it seem like I did, well, then that's just shitty because, I mean, ain't nobody blocked Lil Feller with Square Works name.
They just trying to start
like that. Huh?
They just trying to start some shit, man. That's all they're trying to do.
Yeah, Iceman. I don't know. That was the first time I've ever talked to Iceman today.
See, you rejected as saying facts, Lil Feller, but I can't see Lil Feller. So who's really blocked? Has Lil Feller got me blocked?
Little feller was talking earlier.
I can't see his chat if he is in here.
Well, some rejected just talked to him, but yet I can't see him. So I think you meant to say, Steph, that Lil Feller blocked me, so I can't see his messages. Facts, Lil Feller. I don't know what facts you're talking about, rejected clowns. And Lil Feller, if you can hear me, I ain't got no disrespect to you or to your woman, man. I didn't like what your guest had to say about me. That's all.
Redeyed Patriot in the chat room, Square, in the waiting room.
Hey, Redeye, how you doing, brother?
Fuck y'all doing?
First off, how's your mom doing?
She's doing better, man. She's got bronchitis on top of COPD and emphysema, so her breathing has gotten better. Her oxygen level is back up. and they've been giving her some meds and done some CT scans and stuff, and she should be, if everything goes well, she should get out of the hospital tomorrow evening or maybe the next day.
Well, praise the Lord. I'm glad to hear that, Brett. I really am. I prayed for her last night, and I couldn't hardly sleep during the night last night, so I said something this morning before I went live. But I'm glad to hear that, man. That's good.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, hope she gets better.
Well, you only have one mom, man, and I didn't have my mom long, so the longer you can keep yours, I'd be happy.
I hear that.
Have your mom no more, Square?
Huh?
You don't have your mom no more around?
Well, I never really did, but she was in my life, sort of, but not the one that raised me and stuff. And she had her own issues, and she was being abused and stuff. But she died in 2017.
Man, sorry. That's tough.
Yeah.
Hope you had a good birthday yesterday, Steph.
Yeah, I came in there last night and wished you happy birthday, and that's what Iceman came in here this morning talking about, was that after, as soon as I left, y'all started talking about me. And so, like, I was like, what? And I had him show me on the video stream here, and he showed me a little bit, and I said, all right, that's enough. And I was able to find it on my own, and I watched it all on my own. And yeah, it may have mostly been just Petey Wheatstraw talking, not showing his face as usual. But everybody else was laughing, man. And I get it was a party, and jokes are gonna come up. Hell, ain't nothing wrong with joking on one another, but I think normally that happens when one another's there. You know what I mean? That's all else I'm gonna say about that.
I think you should get used to having conversations with people that do give you criticism, man. Without
I don't have no problem
without getting mad about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I don't have no problems. I don't support Iceman either, Steph, just because I wanted to stop the drama in between him. That's the only reason why I allowed him to come on here and talk, because I don't want him to keep making 30 videos of me myself personally. Now, if you guys want to keep battling with him, that's cool. I just didn't want to keep battling with him. And Red Reaper was asking me, and everyone else wanted me to stop. So, like, I can't tell which direction I'm supposed to move here. But Red Eye, you're right. I ain't got no problem talking with people with criticism. It's just these people, though, they're not criticizing me when they go off and they joke about me in places where I can't see or I'm not tuned into until later on or after the fact.
Yes, it is. Criticism is in many forms. You're going to have to get used to talking to people that's going to talk shit about you, and still be cool with you. You know what I mean? That's how America works, bro.
I don't know about
you. If I
don't think they're cool with me, bro. If you're talking about my granddad,
man, back on my shit whatsoever. But that's just me.
I ain't gonna have to back on. My bad.
Nobody should talk about your grandpa. Nobody should talk about your grandpa, period.
Yeah, talking about my grandpa Red Eye is not criticism. Like, man,
I haven't heard none of that. To be fair, I haven't heard none of that. I've been gone. And
I understand what you're saying, but you're a good brother, man. And I appreciate you. But you're right. You are right too. You are right.
But in retrospect, there's a big difference between criticism and taking shots at somebody.
I missed what was said. What was said anyway?
Oh, I'd have to pull it up for you, but it was basically they were making fun of me, my life, and my granddad, me, back whenever I was being threatened on my house phone and everything, and reliving all that. Like they try to make me out to be the little pussy crybaby of YouTube. They don't understand. Like, I was honest with them and told them I had issues when I came on here because I knew I wasn't going to be like everybody else. And so I didn't want people to wonder, well, what the hell's wrong with this dude or whatever. So I tried to be open about my stuff, and it ended up, I guess, biting me back in the ass.
It did, bro. But best thing to do is just move on. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm glad your mom is, man, doing so much better. Red Eye, seriously.
I appreciate it, man, for real. And I just had got back to the house, man. Was sitting in the driveway chilling.
Man, I tell you what,
Yeah.
I had COVID about 3 weeks ago. That's about the sickest I've ever been. I'm just now getting over it myself.
Man, I had that shit back in really late 2019, early 2020. It was almost pre-pandemic, man.
Right.
Yeah, me and my uncle, we went and we took and dropped off a 66 Impala to a guy. And I could tell he was a little bit sick, and me and dude smoked a joint.
Oh,
And
man.
he was telling us that he had just got back from the gambling boat where he had met some of his family that had just got back from a cruise overseas.
Mm.
I ain't never been that sick in my fucking life, boys.
Dude, I'm
I've
telling
been sick before, but that shit like to killed me. 3 weeks, man. It was bad.
That's what I was on it for 3 weeks. I felt like every bone in my body was breaking, couldn't breathe. It was nuts.
Oof.
That shit was terrible, bro.
Glad I never got it.
I hope you don't.
Sounds bad.
It's terrible.
I'm just thankful my mom didn't get it, man. That shit would
Right.
take her out of this world.
Right.
For real.
Yeah, I need to quit smoking. That COPD, that's getting to be more and more serious nowadays.
Well, I mean, yeah, my Mimi had it. Like, it's crazy, yo. I asked my grandma to stop smoking, and she did for me like that, you know. And then later on, I turn up and I start smoking.
That's the way it usually works, bud.
I mean, she had tried gum and everything and never been able to quit. And wait, what happened with you, Sam? You all right? I guess he fell off. Well,
He'd be
Sam,
back.
you can come back on up if you want to, brother. What was that, Red Eye?
I said he'd probably be back.
Yeah. What you smoking on a bowl, citizen?
Yeah, I'm a little low on the herb right now. I'm in an illegal state, so it ain't always the easiest thing to get.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I'd say Kentucky will probably be one of the last states to get their head out of their ass, man.
Shit, I'm in Alabama, bro.
Them in Tennessee and Alabama, I'm sorry to say. Alabama is a whole nother animal.
I went to jail a month ago for a joint. I got pulled over going through a little town I live in. They pulled me
That's
over.
the one time I got charged for it. Was back in 2015 here in this state. I had less than a gram.
It's crazy, dude. This was a freaking month ago, and I mean they're talking about legalizing it medically here. They're trying to get everything set up by 2023 so you can get your license and stuff. But
they probably won't have the product though, the legal cannabis until 2024. That's how it worked in Missouri. We were able to get our license for about a year, but they didn't have all the infrastructure set up till the next year.
It's so stupid. There's no, from what I've read about it, there's the only thing that license pertains to is like the oils and the topical stuff. It's no like dry herb you can smoke, nothing like that.
Yeah,
it's kind
Sorry guys if I've been missing any comments.
That's kind of like.
Hold on, y'all. Just break for a second. I'm sorry. Chance calls. He wanted to say to you, Red Eye, that he's glad your mom's doing better.
Yeah, I can see the chat on my other phone.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. Sometimes it's hard. People can't see it in here. That's all right, Sam. Just you can come on up. Now, y'all were saying. I'm sorry.
Appreciate you, Chance. Yeah, it's what do they call it? No smokable flour.
Yeah.
Ain't that much? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, Katana, you must
Katana,
live
what
in
do you
heaven.
mean? Yeah, you must live in California or an eastern state, either a western
Colorado.
or eastern or yeah, or Colorado. That's true.
Man, I would
I
put
mean,
our soil and our farmers up against any state, man. I mean, they're already growing hemp. There's like fucking 86 acres, not 15 miles down the road, man, of fucking hemp. It's about this tall now, probably.
are you in Tennessee, Redeye?
No, I'm born and raised in Kentucky, son.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
Kentucky. All right. So that's so y'all are a Commonwealth state, right?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Let me go check my block settings. I did not unblock Lil Feller. How did I block him when I've been asleep all day? But I'll go check. Hell, I'm even gonna show the camera too. I don't want y'all to think I'm bullshitting because somebody was just in here talking to him a while ago.
Sometimes the chat glitches out, man. I've had it happen.
Yeah, well, no, Miss Hooten, he's not, I promise. But Miss Steph thinks I've got him blocked. John somehow got unmodded. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody was in here as a moderator earlier, probably on the stream that Sam hosted when I was sleeping, and they probably messed with a bunch of the shit because they knew I wasn't watching.
Probably that
And
fucker that had
I'm fixing to get it fixed though, and Mr. Citizen Z, he's got an account now on SquareWorks too, so he's gonna be monitoring the shit as well.
it's probably that fucker with the dad's name with the wrench last night.
Nah, I blocked him unless someone unblocked him. No, mods can hide people if the chat is still up. If they haven't exited out of a live, even though it's over and a person's name is still up, you can unhide and you can't de-wrench people, but you can hide them as a mod. You can do that.
A mod can't hide another mod. Only the channel owner can do that. And another mod can't unmod somebody either because only the channel owner can do that.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I didn't think y'all could take a wrench, but I thought y'all could block a mod.
No.
No.
I'm about to check it out right now.
Brother.
Let me turn my phone on. Show y'all.
I didn't give me one of them fancy headsets, bro.
I went and stole it from my brother. My earbuds went dead. Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
It's weird talking into it. It's almost like talking into a cave because you can't hear yourself.
Hold on just a second, fellas. Y'all are still on, so y'all can talk. Just trying to let them see who all I had blocked.
My medical card, I can have 3 ounces of flour on me, 6 mature plants, 6 seedlings, 1 ounce concentrate, 72 ounces of edibles, and 8 ounces of marijuana in my house.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Fuck yeah, ominous. That shit sounds fucking awesome.
It does. Sounds like a little piece of heaven.
For real.
He can have a damn month worth supply of shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, how much do they allow you? That's 4 ounces. It's 4 to 8 ounces here.
4 8 ounces?
You can get 4 ounces allotment a month or 8 ounces. We don't have
£1 pound or half pound.
Yeah.
There is no little feller under. There's Chelsea. There's Dab. There's
That shit cost me
PD.
$1,200 down here.
Damn. For good stuff, it's like well, I can get it for 180, but it goes for
Somebody
200
blocked
to
Revan
240.
again. There's another
What?
Dabs. There's Chad. I'm not trying to interrupt y'all. I'm just trying to show them that Lil Feller is not under my hidden users, y'all. He is not. And just to show you, I mean, if I had a change to make, it'd be a save would be lit up. So he's not under my hidden users, but he's also not on my moderators either anymore, which don't make no damn sense.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's a lot of mostly like those porn accounts. But Lil Feller is not blocked. I'm about to add him as a mod just so y'all can see. Well, shit, turn my computer off.
Yeah,
I hate this shit.
y'all go hit the like button on the stream.
As soon as I get everything straightened up, this is retarded. So you think she's gonna be able to come home tomorrow, Red Eye?
Yeah, if everything goes good, man, and her oxygen levels stay up, and the medicines that they gave her for the bronchitis and stuff, as long as it's working good, she should be home tomorrow evening, if not the next day.
That's good. She'll probably be a lot more comfortable at home.
Yeah. Yeah, she hadn't left the house other than the doctor's appointment in the past 3 years.
Man,
She don't like
Make
going
sure
nowhere,
John.
man.
I don't much
Yeah,
blame her.
John.
The
I don't know
less,
why.
the less amount of people she's around, the less likely she is to catch COVID.
Right.
So, although we really don't worry about that shit, but it's it's killed 2 of my cousins.
My
So,
grandparents are in their 80s themselves, and I rent an apartment from them. It's like connected to the side of their house, and I had to. It's been the same way here. We hadn't been going around them much, or they hadn't even been going. My papa was a preacher. They hadn't even been going to church.
Like, I don't
it's
know
sad
why,
to
but
know.
look,
It's sad to know that all that shit was orchestrated too.
what was
Camera,
orchestrated?
COVID.
The fucking pandemic, son.
Oh yeah, yeah, the pandemic. You got that right. All right, y'all. Lil Feller is now a mod. Mr. Hooten, I'll make you a mod. You must be Mr. MF. I ain't even gonna say it, but I'll make you a mod. Just
I don't think I don't think their Great Reset's going to their plan though. There ain't no telling what they're going to bring out next.
Well, I tell you what, when 50 million Northern Patriots says "fuck you," you ain't doing it. What are they gonna do?
wait, who are you talking about? Quit being a snitch, little Roland. What are you talking about?
They're talking amongst themselves, man. They're just joking between the chat.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah.
this Mike? He's blocked. I ain't blocking nobody, bro. I was just making sure that Lil Feller was still a mod. He was never blocked, though, so I hope somebody tells Stephanie that. All right, now let me get my other people back on screen. There we go. Mr. Red. I love that. What kind of vehicle is that, Red Eye?
The 2004 Cat Eye Silverado extended cab.
Hell yeah.
Man, I bet you it's still good as hell, man. Those are some old, man. What year?
It's a 2004. It's got 281,000 miles on it, and she's purring like a kitten.
Still running like a dream, huh? Hell yeah.
I
That's
got
what I'm talking about.
I got a LS Swap 82 GMC C10 square body sitting in front of me.
Hey, Sin, how are you doing, brother? We're all doing good tonight, man. I just saw your message on, I'm sorry, I've been a little bit behind on the
Heavy Chevy. Hell yeah, Harley.
That's the only way to
little
go.
feller would have had Petey come up if you were there or not. Well, all right, Steph. Then maybe we just, I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I would never do that about y'all, like, but I guess I can't because I don't know y'all stuff like everybody knows mine. So, right.
Thanks, Wacky
Anyways,
Jake.
let me try to find John here and I'll make him a mod and then we can continue on with the stream.
Yeah, this is the view from my back porch here in Alabama.
Damn, that's nice, bro.
Yeah, I hope I end up with it all one day. This is the apartment. There's another one below me down there.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, damn, look at Red Eye's Chevy. Look at Red Eye's old red Chevy.
Oh, that is sick, bro. Love it.
It's got a lot of paint flake on it, but it's solid as shit, man.
My dad had that exact truck as I was growing up.
Yeah, that motherfucker shit and get it, bro. I'm trying to get out of damn camera's view here, but I don't know how to turn that shit around.
Has it got an LS in it? Has it got the 350?
It's got a 5.3 and a 4L60 out of a 2004 Avalanche.
Hell yeah.
706 heads.
I got you, Mr. Hooten. All right, guys, I'm about to seal up the room. We about to light this up. Randy, come on.
Yeah. You see that big square patch of grass down there?
Yeah.
I see that.
That was a swimming pool, but my grandfather's a Free Holiness preacher, and when I was about 9 years old, we had some friends out here in some bikinis, and he couldn't have that, so he filled it up with concrete and planted some sod over it.
Whoops.
You say your grandpa was a holiness preacher?
Yeah. My whole family's holiness.
So was my dad.
Sorry about that, Mama Rocks. See, when my shit's moving slow and glitching like my internet is, especially with my processing, I can sometimes click on the wrong shit even on my computer. Like Testament, I just fucking tried to give her a wrench and I clicked on hide, so I had to unhide her and shit just now. Anyways, so Citizen Man, what'd you do today, bro? Nothing. You
dude,
didn't do nothing. Not a motherfucking thing, did you?
I didn't do a goddamn thing, dude. I slept. Preparing for Monday. I'm an electrician, so I work out in the heat.
No, but just as a general rule, like, see, when they got on last night and they said that they wanted, or people were like, we wanted to drop this stuff with Ice, man, that's the only reason why I let him on this morning. But no, normally he wouldn't be allowed on the stream just because of what things that he's done. I don't know if he's done them or not. And if he has, I definitely ain't got no respect for him. But I'll let him say what he had to say. Huh?
I said I'd stop fucking with the cat, man.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with him. I already know I got burnt by Shane, and he's just like Shane. You know, I ain't doing that shit. If I had you, Citizen, or somebody else on this morning, other than when Sam got on later, Ice probably would have. Well, not then again, Sam was on when Ice came on, but Sam just wanted probably to let Ice speak too. You know, he hadn't been on here much. I ain't censoring folks. If people are censoring folks, bro, it's the mods. I didn't block Irby. I don't even have my damn shit pulled up. Looks like Lil Roland did.
My phone is lagging.
So, and plus, this is my channel, Blanasby. So if I don't want somebody to be here, they ain't got to be here. What'd you say? What's up, bro?
What's up, Reaper?
What's up, Reaper? No, what did Red Eye say?
I don't know.
I think he said he'd be back.
Maybe. Come on up,
Let me
Reaper.
look and see who blocked Irby. Georgia Viking did Irby, and Irby's kind of he whatever happens to Herbal is between him and Georgia Viking. That's Georgia Viking is a good mod. Herbal is a bad mod. Okay, if you want to plug it up, Red Eye or whatever, come back, brother. We'd love to have you. I hope you wasn't felt like you were being talked over or anything, man. You can come back on and have the floor if you got anything you want to talk about.
Yeah, it's good talking to you, Red Eye. That's crazy. Your dad's a holiness preacher. My whole family is. I'd like to talk to you more about that sometime. They don't. There's not many of us left.
Yeah,
Grew
Red
up
Eye, what is he? What is his dad? I
a
didn't
free
catch it.
free holiness preacher, and my whole family. My grandfather that lives below me is a free holiness preacher, and my whole
I don't
family
know
is.
what that is. Yeah, Red Eye, I always love talking to you, man. Like you remind me a lot of somebody that used to be alive that was a close family friend, man. You really do. So I love it whenever you come on. No,
It's a
I'm not Dabs, Mike. No, I'm not. And you guys keep asking me that question. Y'all think it's funny and want to make it a meme. Y'all want to make a meme out of my nervous breakdown, and then y'all want to know why I ain't got a problem with it, or
just
why I do have a problem with it.
they're just trying to push a button, brother.
Let me guess something, man. What if this girl was asked over and over on YouTube that she was a YouTuber, and they asked her, "Did you fuck so and so? Did you fuck so and so?" She finally said in a rage or rant, "I did not fuck so and so." And then they took that audio and they put it on a repeat thing and they made a meme out of it. Do you think y'all that she would be happy, y'all? Or does it only matter if you're a woman? Because I thought equality meant equality. Yeah, I'm speaking on y'all some tough shit right now, and I might be hated for it, but I don't give a shit. Mr. Fusion, come on up, dude. You said you were gonna come up here, man. Like I need someone to talk to me about this shit without trying to brainwash me. You guys aren't gonna get me to believe that making memes out of my misery is good for the soul, because my soul don't ever feel good when I hear it. I want to forget those times because it was a bad time in life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're fine. Take your time, Mr. Fusion. I didn't know if you were what was going on with you. Be careful getting back home. No, I didn't fuck Dabs either, Georgia Viking. I sure didn't. I heard Ice Girl fucked him though. It's just a rumor, y'all. Herbal didn't get kicked out by me, so I see Georgia smiling. If I would have anybody to bet, I'd say it'd be Georgia. But no, y'all, this is Citizen Z, and we have talked a little bit offline. We share a lot more in common than some people. So I decided to make him my permanent co-host slash owner 50-50 of Squareworks Media. Although I never planned to be monetized, if and when, if we ever do get to a point of that, that'll be what that's for once we ever get past this BS content that people keep trying to keep us on.
We just gotta ignore them, bro. Move on, laugh, love, talk about other shit.
Little Roland said, Herbal don't play well with others. You ain't never lied, Roland. Roland ain't never lied.
She likes to get her shots in where she can.
Well, people could joke with me, man, if like they said JK after that, or if they said LOL after it. Like that's when I let people know for sure because sometimes I know I can joke about things that people could take as disrespect. It's just like in one country when you go to it over in the Eastern, if you burp over there, it's considered uh, a sign
Funny.
that you enjoyed their food. It's not disrespect. But over here in America, it's a sign of disrespect if you don't say excuse me. So perception is always different. And if you truly care or want to get to know somebody else, then you'll get to know their perception. You can't just expect everybody to have your perception or feelings about things. Some people might not care if their mom is called WHOR, WHORE, but I would really care. Now, see, I probably shouldn't even said that because now motherfuckers going, you know what I'm saying? You can't be honest at all with these people. I mean, that's what it feels like. And Mr. Citizen and I both know we both come from a place where we have a sense of honesty and obligation.
Mama Rock's, you're right. The term preacher's son has a different meaning.
Yeah. Hey, Citizen Z, you check out our logo at the top of the
I
page,
seen,
the top of the
I seen
screen.
that. I like that.
You know what that is, don't you?
Not
Bro,
exactly.
if you keep traveling, that's something that you'll get to see and you'll be exposed to. It's not wrong for me to have it as like a little thing or nothing. It's in Hebrew.
Yeah, yeah, I got that.
That's Hebrew. I do that so God is, with us even during the live. That
Is that your
basically
mark?
stands for that's no, it basically stands for God. No, it's not a mark. No. Hey, citizen, Red Eye has a question for you.
You talking about one of the damn snakes? Yeah, we got some of this. We got some of. If that's what you're talking about, Red Eye, we got some of them damn snake handlers in our family. I live close to Scottsboro up here in Alabama. That's where one of the last snake handling churches are. If that's what you're talking about. Crazy. One hell of an experience.
No, but I'm cool. I know that they like, I'm over. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not. Look, I'm over and moved past the shit when it comes to no life mics. Like, I don't, you know, I ain't got no issue with Mike or nothing. It's just that y'all got y'all's little own unique world there, and apparently I don't, need to be in it. So that's just the way I'm gonna look at that. Moving forward, Irby fully loaded. How many accounts do you have, Irby?
Ain't got
Because
nothing better.
one citizen Z makes his login for my account, and he can come on the channel and moderate. One of the rules we're gonna have is there ain't gonna be like 2 or 3 accounts named Square Bob or something. You know what I'm saying? Or Herbal, fully loaded.
Yeah, Red Eye. They
Army vet, will you please come get baby daddy number 1 or 2, please? Come get your baby daddy as number 1 or 2 and take them on somewhere. Y'all know I'm joking.
yeah, Red Eye. These crazy idiots.
Aw,
They drink
thank you,
turpentine.
Miss Harley. Thank you, Miss Harley. Oh, good. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, Red Eye. These crazy idiots. They drink turpentine. They'll put their hands through flames like gas torches. Whew. I guess you got to be filled full of something to do that. You know what I mean? I don't subscribe to their doctrine myself, but that is my entire family on my mom and my dad's side. Where'd you go, Square? Somebody else needs to come up here. You got that right. High on God's supply. We all walked that last mile alone.
What the
A red
hell? Where is that crippled? Hold on, hold on. Who the hell said where is that crippled? Get that motherfucker out of here. Don't nobody say crippled piece of nothing in here. No. This ain't run wild and joke about whatever you want to joke about and then say, oh, just joking afterwards. We don't do that here. And we certainly don't call people crippled here. That's especially true. That's fucking that's offensive to my sensibilities. Dressed in Bobby Goebel. Oh, wannabe.
Yeah, red eye. I 100% believe in it too. If your life ain't right, you know. But I just don't subscribe to their way of doctrine. Like I don't know how exactly they believe, but this sect down here, they believe you can only be saved once, you know, and if you ever sin again, you're done for. You're going to hell, and they'll shun you like the Mennonites do. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, the Mennonite. Yeah, see, I was born and raised Southern Baptist, but I strayed, from my faith a little bit when I was growing up and learning stuff, and I joined a cult called Scientology for a little while before I came back home, and that was before I did my other journey too. But I eventually did that because that's the way my uncle did. My uncle was in the Navy and World War II and all that stuff.
So
So I had a lot of respect.
you joined
I,
Scientology for a while.
well, I was recruited to be in their Sea Org, and
I got
so I had to take their billion-year contract, which is a religious spiritual contract. It's not enforceable, obviously, but it's like a pledge that says that each time you die, see, the soul is a energy, and since one of the laws of energy and or not thermodynamics, but one of the laws of physics is like matter cannot be created nor destroyed, only transformed.
right.
So that begs the question that your soul is eternal. So they think that your soul comes back and you reincarnate, and that you're promising to come back and help each lifetime afterwards. It's fucking
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
But you do crazy stuff when you're 19 and you ain't got no
Oh,
work, and you
brother,
got
I
a
know.
girlfriend, you got a girl too, and so y'all get a offer to move out to LA, and you live in bumfuck Egypt. Hell, what would you do? I moved out to LA.
Yeah, but you essentially made yourself a slave.
For about
Man,
a month.
them
For about a
people.
month, I did. For about a
I
month, I did.
I feel sorry for anybody that's been raised in that. You know, that's the only thing they've ever seen.
See, I
Um,
got saved when I was 8 years old, so all of this was extra information than I'd already learned. And I hadn't rejected God, but at the same time, I knew that there was more out there to learn from God. And so I was wondering, maybe this L. Ron Hubbard, hell, because the way they talked about him was this guy was raised to believe Christian too. But see, what the problem is when you get up into their higher levels, which I never did get to, but when you get up to their higher levels, they literally have this space theater doctrine that they teach you about this guy named Xenu, and that they teach you that you have body thetans on you, which are like possessing you in a way. And it's just fucking crazy, dude.
And we all come from Xenu put us all the souls in a volcano or something, and it's
the shit on South Park. The shit on South Park is about 70% just about correct exactly what they believe.
Oh, I know. It's insane.
Now, they tell you that if you find out about that, you'll get pneumonia and die if you find out too early. Well, I've known since before I got into Scientology, and I almost wanted to say when I was leaving, I was like, how come I never got pneumonia and died, you sons of bitches?
Yeah, man, there's some crazy
L. Ron Hubbard was found with drugs in his system. For a man who hated psychiatry, he had fucking Vistaril in his system.
L. Ron Hubbard was not a black man. He was a rich white guy.
Yeah, he was a white man that associated with Aleister Crowley. Matter of fact, let me play. Y'all know who Aleister Crowley is? He's basically this black sex practitioner that believed in some other type of pagan type of belief system. And L. Ron Hubbard went on trips with this guy and did drugs with him, and probably only God knows what else, and I don't want to know.
The space dude too, the guy from NASA.
But I can play y'all an audio of L. Ron Hubbard talking about who his good friend is. I'm sorry about the feedback.
You muted yourself, Square. We don't hear nothing.
I didn't want it to keep reverberating from the live stream. And so, like I said, man, like people don't believe me when I say my internet, it's not the internet, because here I am on mobile and we're streaming pretty good. But my computer, man, is just, it's an old student computer, and it's just like the YouTube page just loaded up.
You can speak to dolphins while tripping on acid. I don't know. I've never tripped. It's one thing I ain't never done. You got any Mormon friends?
Me? I've never met a Mormon girl, but I do know some girls who were. I know of some girls who were Mormon, like hell, Jodi Arias, that were crazy.
You know that religion was built on by a rogue Freemason. A lot of their stuff has got a lot of our stuff intertwined with it.
Well, shit, now you done let everybody know we're Mason brothers. That's why he's my co-host now, y'all. See, I can trust him. No offense to any of y'all, but I can wholeheartedly trust him. That's why I'm glad I met him. So, damn, man, you just let that out of nowhere. We don't talk about, but for real, we don't talk about Masonic stuff or anything on this YouTube channel, because that's not what this YouTube channel is about. So don't ask us any stupid questions and all. We didn't. They probably gonna ask us next. You know that? Hey, bro, I know you've seen that meme on Facebook where it says they think we control the world, but we can barely make a pancake breakfast work on Saturday.
Yeah. Y'all knew the arguments over what kind of food we're gonna have. What's your question, Army Vet?
Depends on who to and what it is. Like my uncle was one all his life, and that's what I mean. That and a lot of other reasons that I looked up and researched myself, why I decided to join. And I don't think a lot of people understand that you can't be an atheist. Like, so you have to have a spiritual basis to even. And a lot of people think it's a religion. It's not a religion.
I mean, we're gonna talk about whatever comes up.
It's a fraternity. But no, I just say we don't talk about stuff like that because um oh, what was it? It was a couple of years back. I saw on Facebook. I belong to a lot of groups on there, and there was this one guy going around, proudly on Facebook saying that he was this, he was that, and 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 there was nothing wrong with that. But what it was he went off somewhere and he started speaking about things that you know like from that happened. I don't know what it was. Like it was either during a meeting or something to do with business. I don't know, but so I just don't talk about that stuff because you don't want anyone ever clipping it and saying that, oh, these two said it and it's the opinion of blah blah blah. Like the only opinions here are mine and Mr. Citizens and whoever else comes on. We're not endorsed by anybody. At least not yet.
Wacky Jackie, yeah, those little Amish kids talk shit about me too. Don't feel bad.
Oh man, I know they're horrible, ain't they, man? They get on that ass. I don't know why I cannot find this audio. What are you doing, Brownie? Come here. You want to be with Daddy? Come on, come on. Little little booger sugar. Look at this little thing. He won't. He just won't. He just won't leave me alone, man.
You got a buddy for life
Oh,
there.
oh man, I love him. I couldn't fathom something happening to him or whatever else. The real deal's here. Still can't see him. Hey, Mr. Fusion, can you see the real deal? What about you, Citizen Z? Can you see him?
Nope.
Dude, the real deal is on some magic type, some Aleister Crowley magic shit for real. You can see Mr. Fusion? See, now that's some bullshit. Now me and Citizen can't see him. Now how does that work?
Not unless Houston just fucking with us.
I bet he is.
I bet he is.
Probably ain't though. That's the crazy part. Ow. Hey, how many of y'all have heard of the birth certificate scam? Or these people try to sell you that your social security card is a bond and your birth certificate is a trust account.
Yeah, that you're in a corporation yourself and all that bullshit.
Yeah, it's complete bullshit, dude.
Go try to cash that shit in and see what happens.
No, I challenge Johnny Goble to take his ass into court and try that shit. They'll have his ass labeled as a sovereign citizen and locked up quicker than you can say Hail Mary. Like that pretty much is a domestic terrorist organization almost classified as now, if you declare yourself as one of them people.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? What's that? You want to bite me, huh? You want to bite me? You want to play? Arr, 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 arr. Love you. I love you too. Well, real deal, I wish you'd come up. You said you were going to sometime because I can't ever see your ass. He said he was going to come up sometime because I can't ever see him or nothing. But I do be checking out his videos. I do like a lot of his videos. He does a good job. Ow.
Did you ever catch the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
Oh yeah.
You did watch it?
I couldn't finish it all, but I did get through the first part. Dude, that bank robbery scene was crazy.
That
The
shit
dude
was
had
funny.
the shot.
Pow, headshot. Pow, headshot.
No, he was saying bank shot. He was saying bank shot, bank shot. Dude said, "You got any final last words?" And he said, "Well, that fella with the pot on his head don't fight too fair." And he said, "Is that it?" He said, "I reckon it is." And that was funny when dude from Oh Brother Where Art Thou was sitting there singing after he got killed,
Yeah.
going up to heaven.
Yeah, they are some master builders. If you ain't ever seen an Amish what do they call it? Moving party, them fuckers will get around, they'll build the barn and there'll be like 100 of them fuckers around it and they'll pick the barn up and move it. That shit's crazy.
Called a barn raising.
Barn raising.
Called a barn. Old barn raising. Ow. You really biting me, Brownie. Teeth getting sharper.
Hey, did you ever watch Amish Mafia back in the day?
I watched some of it. You know that was fake as hell.
Oh yeah, it's fake as fuck, but it was funny.
Trying to find something. Here, I'm about to play this part. This is Leah Remini. You know who Leah Remini is, right?
Yeah, she ran from Scientology.
Yeah, she's a famous actor from King of Queens. Well, she's going to talk a little bit about. What I didn't have the experience of going through. I wish I would have just been able to go through it. I'm weird like that.
Oh, I feel you. It would have been an interesting experience.
When L. Ron Hubbard was evading taxes, so
yes, he was on a ship. Yes, he created the ship.
called the Free Winds, and whatever ship that it's not called the Free Winds. It is called the Free Winds now, but that's where they deliver the highest level of Scientology.
So when you get OTA, you got to
You
get
gotta go
on
to
a
the Free
boat.
Winds. But before that, I don't know the name of his boats, but I think it was called the Apollo.
That was a part of Going Clear that was hilarious when who was it? One of the writers.
Going
Or
Clear.
one of the
Well, I guess
yes,
Yeah.
when he received like the highest level shit.
that wasn't even the highest level.
Wasn't
Joe.
even?
That was OT3.
Really?
Yeah, and when I read it, I literally, you have to go into a secure room.
Explain. Talk us through that.
Okay,
What is
so
that
first
like?
of all, you have to get invited. You have to get an invitation.
He'd been in Scientology for years. He'd spent a
I know.
ton of money
A
already.
ton of money,
He's
ton
like,
of. And by the way,
"Goddamn it,
most
this is it."
Scientologists don't even get to this.
Most.
Most no.
Right. Yep. Well,
They only get to be wealthy, but a lot of times what they do, the new scam is you got to go, you get to a level, and then they go, oh, we messed that up. You have to go back down at your expense. You
right.
have to redo that part.
You were talking about that on your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they will rewrite some new thing.
yeah, now they rewrite things since they found it. And like we all believe it, baby. Honestly.
Right. So, talk me through.
So you go through this
What
rigorous
level did you get to?
OT5.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
This is Joe Rogan and Leah Remini, y'all. Listen.
I got to to get to this advanced level. It's called advanced level.
Right.
You are put through the ringer. They go through every folder. From the moment you walk into a true Scientology, they folder on you. Everything you've ever said is written down and videotaped. Okay. So they get your folders and they go through it. Okay, and they go through every transgression. Are you still humping your pillow? Are you still a nasty asshole to your mother? Like they go
Right.
through everything. Are you still connected to this person who said something bad about Scientology 20 years ago? So they make sure that you're eligible to get the advanced data.
And where do they bring you?
And they
To
bring
give
you
you
to
some.
a room.
Where is it at?
It's on L. Ron Hubbard Way in Los Angeles, in Fountain.
So
Oh,
how nervous are you? Are you freaking out?
I'm
I can't believe
excited
this is
because
happening.
finally all the shit I've put up with all my life is finally going to be answered. All like questions of life will be answered.
And you realize this is the moment you're going to get the sacred document.
So my mother, so because I'm a celebrity, they let my mother come in. She was also higher level than me, right? So imagine I'm in this double, so you go through one door, security, and then you got to get the land. You got to get clearance. You got to go take a picture. You've got to sign documents to say if I ever reveal this, it's going to be $100,000. You don't ever get to read any legal documents Scientology gives you. So you just sign things. You just
Right.
they sign here, sign here. So like today we did here. I don't know. I let them shoot. You don't need to show up that they say you don't deny Joe. You deny it.
That's how you step up another notch.
Got it. You deny it.
You just go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get the memo. Oh, okay, so that's what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So the, okay, so you go to the room, secure room.
You got a lanyard. They take your photo. You sign
They
the documents.
well, they give you a folder. You have to get a briefcase that only you know the code to.
A briefcase.
So you go up to the window, to the AO window, and you hand them your briefcase. They scan your briefcase, and they put the materials in the briefcase, and they close it. They turn it back to you, and you lock it. Then you attach the briefcase to your body. I'm not
Like a handcuff?
No, like with a little clip. Like
Okay.
it has to be
Has to be physically connected to you.
right. So when you go pee, you have your
Briefcase
briefcase.
coming with you.
Correct.
Right.
Okay. So you get briefcase. They will go down the hall and do your thing, and you're going to be led into one door, and then you're going to go into another door, and then you're going to go into the horse. That's what it's called. So you go into the 3 doors, or 2 doors, whatever it was. You sit down. You open up your briefcase, and you read the material for the first time. The answers. So my mother's sitting in front of me. Okay, she's so excited. Understand that, this is what you want for your kids. They're getting up the bridge and they're getting the answers to why. So when they come back this lifetime, they're not going to forget everything. They're not going to be as fucked up as they were when they were. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's really a proud moment. And so my mom's sitting across from me, so excited, and I'm reading this that my body is made up of other beings. My body, my whole body, my thoughts and everything are mixed in with these other beings that are make up, compose my body. Okay? Are you following me?
Yep.
Which you understanding?
Your body's made up of other beings.
Right. Everything.
Everything.
My thumb
Your
is
nails
composed
are
of
other beings. Your hair.
maybe
is
not
other
the nails
beings.
because they're acrylic.
Okay. Your skin's other beings. Your eyes are other beings.
Everything.
Okay.
Like thou, just here, just
Right.
in there, just. My thumb is a person, is a being trapped into this body.
Mm.
Okay. So I read this, and the supervisor comes over and goes, "Do you understand? I want you to draw it out. I want you to draw it out."
So the supervisor has access to this information.
Yeah, he's standing there to make sure, right? So I go like this, Joe. I
Right.
go, I don't
draw
know.
a person.
Okay. I go, there's a bunch of beings on me like that. And I give it to him like that, and he goes, "Start again. I want you to read it again, and I want you to draw another." So I go, okay. So I did all this, and I literally did this, Joe. I made circles on every part of my body.
So for people that are just listening,
circles.
please draw on a stick figure. She's drawing little circles all over the stick figure.
Right?
Right.
Okay, now these beings were like from 75 trillion years ago. They were put in volcanoes and blown up and packaged and overlord. Anyway.
Are you freaking out at this point?
I look at my mother. Now,
That's crazy as fuck, dude.
Yeah, and she basically says to her mom, she goes at her and she goes like, "What in the fuck?" And the supervisor says, "What's the problem to her?" And she says to the supervisor, "Well, I'm not happy." And he says, "Well, you don't have to be happy. You just have to understand and believe it, take it, And it was just bullshit. She basically went all through all those years. Dude, guys, we were watching an audio of Joe Rogan. If I show you the video on my camera, which I could and which I have before, my stream gets blocked or whatever. So that's why we're listening to the audio. I was showing y'all an audio. If y'all had been here, we were talking about my experience and stuff about Scientology. I apologize. If y'all don't want to be here and listen to it, see ya. Was that bad, Citizen Z? Could you hear it?
No, I could hear it.
Like, I don't understand how I was watching a show the other night and it was just two people talking and playing stuff. Like, not everybody has a setup to show videos on their screen. Now, if somebody like, see ya, Georgia Viking. Have a good one. Anyways, if somebody like Mr. Fusion or Red Reaper came up, we'd gladly watch videos. I've been waiting on Mr. Fusion to come up. Excuse me, fuck. Like, damn. Oh, nobody said you had to be tuned into the stream. Can't please nobody.
I think half of the people tuning in just want to hear some drama.
It's the subject matter, not the audio. Okay, well, the subject matter's done now, okay? I thought you guys wanted to hear more about it. We were started to talk about it. My bad. Damn. Like I said, I can't do fucking anything right on this bitch. That's why I need another co-host. And hell, I'm wanting to start, maybe getting into the Durkee stuff, but we got to put all this other shit to rest. Or I guess we don't. Maybe we can just forget about it.
Why hasn't he been posting any videos in the last month or so?
Because he knows he's being watched. That's why. And I believe he's still with Callie Cakes too. And he said he was never going to be with an OnlyFans girl.
I know Jesco. I don't know if that's actual Jesco or not, but Jesco White, he goes live every now and then. It shows that one bitch begging for money, but you don't ever see Durkee on there either.
Who, Skanka?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure her name.
I only know about Callie and this girl named Skanka. I know about his sister Celeste White. I mean, she got, man, I saw the video where she went on. I mean, on Skank or whatever you call her, whatever her real name is, Shayna. I forget her name, but I know everybody calls her Skanker or whatever. But you know, I'm not trying to call her that. But the point is that like she was, man, talk about your family being mad at you. Whew, she was a mad woman. She was mad at Durkee.
Yeah, I don't know the Darky verse real well.
She talked about Shayna shooting him up and all types of shit. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Jesus.
Oh, it's his cousin, not his sister. I apologize.
What's his cousin's name that gets on there and nods out in Walmart and shit?
Donald White. Donald White.
That's it. Yeah, I've caught him a few times.
I haven't, but I talked about him once on one stream. People seemed to enjoy that day when I was talking about him because like he's a character, man.
Oh, he's something else, bro.
I mean, shit, like dude is, I don't know, supposedly he's got like a good job, right? He's living out in Michigan, which is weird because his family is the wonderful whites of West Virginia. So
yeah, he's the one that moved.
I'm already sus AF just by the fact that he's living halfway across the country from his family. You know, some people move away from their family, but then again, sometimes when people have to move away, it's because of other reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm wanting to know what his whole backstory is, why he ended up moving out to Michigan or whatever, wherever the fuck he's at.
If it's the same guy,
you need to stay away from the Durkee verse. You think we will eat you alive? Think you cry now? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I do come to the Durkee verse, you ain't gonna know it's me. How about that, motherfucker? Be talking shit. Where's my mods at? Why ain't they getting that dude up out of here? I don't know, citizen. We may have to we may have to I don't know. I'll talk to you about it later.
Oh, well, Square, I think I'm going to take a break for a minute and go grab some supper. I got to go run down here to the store real quick before they close. It's 8 now.
Hell yeah, I hear you.
But I'll jump back on with you later if you want to or whatever. Just shoot me a message.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, brother. See y'all.
Peace.